WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of skycams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
Good evening, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts, along with meteorologist Elise Ushman. Wow, it's been a rock and roll kind of evening so far 100%. With those storms out there.
Still rocking.
Yep, and rolling.
And rolling.
What do you got for power? Oh, we're up to
Wow.
15,000 customers statewide without power.
Let me double, triple.
Double. And
Quadruple
would you
check.
please quadruple check it?
13,000.
Okay, check it again.
664.
Check it again.
You want me
I'm
to
kidding.
refresh
No, I'm
it?
just kidding. No, we can't actually check it to the second, but I was kidding. She said she was going to triple check it, so I just wanted to put her on the spot. But anyway, bottom line is we have a lot of people without power. It's good that the power grid's coming back up, though.
Yeah.
If we're down to 13.6, it's not a big improvement, but it's a 10% improvement over where we were. So that's good. In the meantime, though, This is the story. Storms are moving their way from north to south across the area right now. We've been on WLBT News since 4 p.m., tracking the storms for you. The worst of the weather right now is moving through Jefferson Davis County. That is where we have a severe thunderstorm warning currently in effect for the Prentice area over through Carson and Bassfield. Damaging wind and hail are a potential until about, I think it's 7 o'clock on that one. I'm not really sure. Can you click it real quick? Is it 7?
7:15.
7:15. Okay. So until 7:15. The rest of the area is quieting down. There are showers and some storms behind all this, but I doubt they're going to reach severe potential because we're seeing that cooler air come in and the atmosphere is settling down. But the leading edge of it is where it's still a little intense. So if you live close to Highway 84, and I'd say anywhere close to Highway 84, east of I-55, I'm talking to you in Lincoln, Lawrence, and Jefferson Davis counties. In the next 10 to 20 minutes, the rain's coming in. It's going to last a half hour. In the southwest part of the state, I'm still thinking, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to come in or not.
You're not convinced?
Not convinced because the western part of it's been breaking up and just hasn't had the same oomph. So Southwest Mississippi, I don't know if you're going to even get this weather. We'll see. It may hold together as we go through this evening. But we've been seeing some gusty winds. We've had a lot of trees with branches, limbs knocked down. We've had power lines taken down. It's been a whole thing. But at this point, nothing worse than that. That's good news.
Mm-hmm.
No road closures that we've been made aware of. So it seems like that's the leading edge of the weather. And this is the thing. I say leading edge of the weather. It's also pretty much the end of any chance of major storms this week. While a few storms could pop up tomorrow, it's just highly unlikely they're going to reach severe limits, and doubtfully will be widespread.
Yeah, I don't feel like most people are going to see any rain tomorrow because we're going to have this dry air already moving in. I'm going to have to push this out. So both of our short range models do have this little indication of a spotty shower or two, but sometimes they just have that in the summer, and then we end up missing out on the rain altogether. But the general picture is that we've got a cold front that's pushing through right now. Some of the stormy weather is falling apart just a little bit, but behind this, we're really expecting to see a bigger pattern change where we've got drier air in place. So while that may only make it halfway through tomorrow, by Thursday, all of us have the changes overhead. And then going into your holiday weekend, it's not as muggy. And I thought I put this in there. It's not as muggy.
Okay.
You can see that there.
I forgot to
And
put that in my show,
temperatures
so you were onto something there.
are increasing.
Yeah, 97 on Saturday, and could be 100 in some spots.
I think it will.
So we'll see. Will that be our first 100-degree day? I don't know. It's a possibility. I need to find a pool later this week.
Yeah.
No, it's not a game. I need to find
I
one.
know, it's
I
very
need one with
serious.
shade. I'm gonna start finding new friends in the next 24 hours. Do what I have to do. Hey, Melissa Price, good to see you.
Melissa, do you have a pool?
Well, yeah, exactly. Let's get right to the
Can we
point,
come to your
Melissa. Let's not play games. Okay, let's not mince words.
Yeah.
Hey, Sonia Lewis, good to see you. So hopefully the storms weren't too bad for you this afternoon. And if you're in some of our southernmost counties like Jefferson, Davis, Lincoln, and Lawrence, won't be too bad, except probably Jefferson, Davis. But it looks to me like the worst, the weather's kind of carving its way out.
Mhm.
But Copiah, you had some rough weather for a little while. And Claiborne County, you had some rough weather for a while too. But in Jackson, we're just getting some light showers. Jennifer Joy Minga's got a big pool.
Hey, now.
Oh boy, hello. But as far as Hines and Rankin counties go, just some leftover rain at this point in time.
Yeah, nothing really impressive. It's a little bit heavier over in Scott County. In Forest, you've got some decent rain and moderate rain. And that's kind of on and off, it looks like, along I-55 throughout parts of Hines County. But yeah, in general, things in the metro are quieting down. They're not totally quiet. I'm still hearing some rumbles of thunder here at the station, but they're quieting. It does look like there's another little push of rain making its way into Holmes and Humphreys County. So just a little first alert for you. Maybe you see that. It probably also has some lightning.
A lot of this
Look.
stuff is moving slow too. And so I wonder if that'll have a chance to really develop. We'll see. It's in the air mass behind all this, and that tends to be a little bit drier and a little bit cooler. Our lightning has really gone downhill too. The lightning was really intense a short time ago, but it's not been nearly as intense. You can see just a scattering of lightning flashes out there. But at Port Gibson, you're getting hit hard by some pretty heavy rain right now. And Jennifer J. Minga says Pearl's in the clear now. You still have a little rain around the area, but I get what you're saying. Storming in Kilmichael, Mississippi from Marianne Burns Bates. And the rain's calmed down quite a bit. Sherry Finch, McCall, and McGee. I was watching that storm as it came through McGee, but it was pretty fierce a little while ago. Linda Carter, out of Clinton, Mississippi. Thanks for your dedication. That's okay. We appreciate that. Lena Tucker, hello from Rolling Fork. You had the storms earlier this afternoon. And Kristen Williamson, do we think Silver Creek's going to get some rain? I do. Probably within the next half hour or so. But I don't know that it's going to last very long. So like I said, what's happening here is that stuff that's moving southeast, it's moving more southeast than it was earlier. It was moving more south.
Yeah.
Earlier, it's going a little southeast now and kind of just working its way out. I think it's bowing out, so to speak, kind of fanning out. And as a result, it's losing a little bit of its oomph. There's a lot of gaps in between the actual downpours that are out there. But again, for the rest of this evening, and when I say rest of this evening, about another 2 hours, don't be shocked if you do have some bouts of heavy rain, some gusty winds, and some small hail. But the severe threat is looking less likely, except in Jefferson, Davis County, and Covington County right now. Anything else you got?
I don't think so. Anything else you want to say?
Not really.
Talk about? Look at?
No. We got some cool pictures that y'all been sending in on the free First Alert Weather app. I showed one at 6 o'clock. It's pretty cool. And appreciate y'all doing that. Always do it when you can do it safely. So it's been a fun day. When I say fun day, I say the opposite. Take it to the third pick. Look at that. That was sent in from C. Owens in Vaughn. And you know what I call that?
Creepy.
The Fitna cloud. Because it's fitting to do something. But it didn't.
It was Fitna.
But it didn't. And that's the most important thing. But these little things happen. We call them gustnadoes, little tornado on the front side of this stuff as it's developing. You know, you do have circulating air. It's Mississippi, especially that part being the Delta. So it's not uncommon to see that, but it just didn't touch the ground. So that's the good news. But yeah, to see that picture sent, it's ominous. And the skies just look so fierce today. But this was not a high-end severe weather event. This was definitely on the lower end, marginal risk for severe weather. And as I say on TV all the time, marginal, slight. It's all kind of the same. You can't really get too confused by them. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to really make the distinguish between either one. So that's that.
That's that.
You got the lozenge going, I see.
It's actually gum.
Oh, I thought it was lozenge. Oh, what flavor?
But I'm gonna have a tea when I get home.
There you go. Decaf or regular?
Oh, decaf.
Look at you.
It's herbal tea. I'm
I
gonna
did the
have
stupidest
chamomile
thing.
tea with
Yeah.
lemon.
Did something so dumb last week. I think I told you this.
You had caffeinated tea at night?
Yeah. And I was like,
That's
what was I
terrible.
thinking? And I did it at 9:00 and I was like, oh, I'll be tired. Sometimes I can have a cup of coffee and it just soothes me and makes me go to sleep. No, this did not. I was like 1:30 in the morning. I'm hearing every noise.
Oh,
imaginable,
no.
which there were no noises.
What kind of tea was it?
Just regular tea, but I'm very hyper reactive to caffeine. So
See, sometimes when I have to work your shift, I'll have a cup of coffee at like 8:00.
night,
Yeah,
just to kind of refresh you for the 10. Yeah.
So, but I'm so used to caffeine, my
Mhm.
tolerance is pretty high,
Yeah.
so I can still go to sleep pretty easy when I get home. Although it's about, if I drink it at 8, it's about 5 hours later by the time I'm going to bed. So
Interesting.
4 hours later.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
So Natchez Trace from Ridgeland to Clinton, lots of water across the roads from Robbie Wallace. They got really hit hard on the coast today. I was watching some pictures coming in from there. There were cars underwater down in Ocean
Oh my
Springs. Yeah, it was
gosh.
really bad there for a while. I haven't seen anything too bad here, but I know I think Howard sent an email. Was it about Northside Drive? Typical wet spots on Northside
Yeah.
where there was some stuff. Hey, Michael, Callie, Jefferson, good to see you. What's going on? Thanks for showing up. We appreciate you. So Elise going to go home now. Be careful in this weather.
Thanks.
Enjoy your din. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner yet. I got a lot of work to do. So I got to get a push alert out in about 15 minutes. Try to get that puppy out to everybody. And then we've got, I got to update the website. And then I got to get ready for the WLBT News at 10 p.m. show.
Yeah.
And if you have any cool pictures or videos that you've taken yourself that you can take safely, that you may have taken safely in today's weather, send them my way. And I'd love to show them on the big television show tonight at 10. And that's all I got for you. You folks are great. Rock on. If you missed any of this, don't worry. We're going to leave it up on Facebook for you. But again, I've got another update that'll be coming out on the free First Alert weather app in just a few minutes to keep you updated on the latest weather information. Hello to Eloise Sanchez and Verta Sanchez in Eagle Lake. Verta always has something fun to eat, doesn't she? She usually tells us she's got something fun going on for dinner.
I think so.
Yeah.
Her and
The guy from Southwest Mississippi over by Lorman. Enrique. He hasn't checked in a while. We're gonna have to go check on him. We may have to get in the storm tracker drive over to his house.
He's usually in for lunch, so maybe that's
true.
why.
Good point. Knock on his door and say, "Hey, man, where you been?" All right, y'all. Be safe. Like I said, the worst of the weather has passed us by for the most part, and we expect nicer weather. When I say nicer, less humid weather later this week into the holiday, but very hot temperatures.
Yeah.
Try to stay cool. Try to stay hydrated. Do the best you can, and we will talk to you tomorrow. But I'll see you tonight on WLBT News at 10.